Hello everyone, this is Venom, and we are finally back with the still not quite fully finished studio setup yet. I've still got a few more things I need to set up, but you can see we got the new webcam set up. It is not turning off on me like the other one is. You can see that the sound is not nearly as bad as it was before. I can barely hear the vent whenever I'm whenever I'm editing now, so that's great. And I got the brand new webcam. You can see I got all fancy with it. I got the remote control here. I can zoom in, I can zoom out. I got all sorts of new setups here, all sorts of new bells and whistles. So, it's not actually that big a deal. The big things are I got some more soundproofing up and I got the webcam up. So I am back with the webcam when I do my videos. So that being said, today we're going to be looking at the Starfield mod situation. Now I went over the Shattered Space DLC, the new vehicle DLC that has come out already. We got Shattered Space coming out on the 30th. I talked a little bit about the history of Starfield. We're going to go over that a little bit more, and we're also going to take a look and see exactly how Starfield is looking on the Nexus mod page. Now, to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised that that Starfield is actually on the front page of Nexus right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 16 is about the 17th down as far as most popular looks like. I believe the front page is the most popular modded games in order. We got Skyrim, of course. Skyrim Special Editions actually surpassed the original Skyrim as far as mods now. It's got 5.2 billion downloads. That surprises me a bit. Skyrim, the regular edition, is 1.9. We got Fallout 4, the New Vegas. Those are not surprising. Cyberpunk 2077, that one shocks me a bit. Stardew Valley, Oblivion, Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't even realize there was a modding scene for that. Fallout 3, The Witcher 3, Mountain Blade, Monster Hunter. I never really got into modding Monster Hunter games. To me, it seemed a little weird and cheaty, but that's just me. Blade Sorcery, Dragon Age, Morrowind, modding tools, and then Starfield, and then probably behind that, Elden Ring. So yeah, Starfield mods is higher up than I expected. I did not expect it to actually be at the top of the list considering everything going on. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what the mods are in here. Now, I have not looked at what mods are currently in the top. I haven't seen what's come out here recently. It's going to be a live video. I mean, for you it'll be edited, but for me it's going to be a live reaction to see what it is that we've actually got right now. Now, I say that knowing that we do have a few vehicle mods. I've seen a few other YouTubers talking about the vehicle mods. Other people have talked about Shattered Space coming out. I mean, this is not like I'm the first one covering this, but I want to go ahead and get my own take on it because I was covering mods for a long time. I probably will be covering mods again for a bit, at least, when Shattered Space comes out. I got no idea how it's going to do. I don't think it's going to revitalize the game. I'm hoping it would, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, so let's take a look here. So this is new today. I don't want to look at that. I want to take a look at the most popular in the last 30 days, and I'll take a look at the most popular at all time. So, first off, most popular in 30 days, I see right away we've got a Star Wars total conversion mod list. Okay, what the total conversion mod list. So let's take a look at what's on here. Oh boy, okay. Current status, working for Starfield. We've got unique main story quest, complete sound and music overhaul, full conversion for all factions, all weapons. That looks pretty extensive. Here's a preview.
It's because they have little out.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I need to actually. I haven't done mods in a while, so forgive me. This is by. It's created by Deity Vingi and uploaded by Deity Vingi. So I gotta remember to say the names and everything whenever I'm doing this. It's been a very long time since I've done the mods. But looking at this, I mean, it looks. Let's put the video full screen here. Why? What do you mean unavailable? That's gay. Now we got the Millennium Falcon. This looks pretty cool. This looks like what I thought in-game modding would be like for Starfield. We got Boba Fett here. Yeah, I mean, it looks. Yeah, this is a total conversion mod. It looks like it's a group of mods. So yeah, looks pretty cool. This is pretty awesome. This is within the last 30 days. So something like this is exactly what I expected Starfield to actually come out with. So that's pretty awesome. It's got the full conversion of all the factions, weapons, armors, notable locations, planets, and items. 10,000 plus converted voice lines. I can't talk. That's a lot of voice lines. Alien NPCs and playable species, converted cities, iconic ships, unique side quests. There's a lot here to take in. So. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting one to check out. It's the Star Wars Genesis Total Conversion mod list again, uploaded by Deity Vingi, and created by Deity Vingi. So yeah, that's pretty damn cool. Now again, this is the most popular in the last 30 days, so I'm going to take a look at all time here soon. I'm just going to take a look at the first pages of both right now, because I want to see what the modding scene is really looking like at Starfield right now, what it's currently. Now, next up we got Rabbit's Real Lights New Atlantis. Let's see what this is. So it's Rabbit's Real Life New Atlantis. This one is created by Rabbit Dust Stuff and uploaded by Rabbit Dust Stuff as well. What's it do? Very first, try to design things. This is a, there we go. Tired of unlogical lamp placement or walking routes? Ever look at white decals and ask yourself, is this a light or a bug? This mod got you covered. So it looks like it's just a little lighting overhaul here. So here we go. Here's one. And yeah, you can definitely see, the lights in game. There's no real light coming out of there. I mean, those could be stickers. And it looks like he actually made it look like lights. Yeah, that's what the mod does. That is actually pretty cool. That actually adds a bit more immersion and makes the game look better. You're right. But sometimes, I mean, I wouldn't have thought about that until I read that. But yeah, I mean, I can't tell if those are stickers or those are lights. So now, maybe a bit bright on these containers. They could probably be dialed down a bit. But, the street light... I really am sorry. I apologize. I'm going to be yawning quite a bit here. And the wife and I are still taking turns every other night watching our son at night because he still is eating every couple hours. So sleep has been hard to come by. Ooh, that's pretty big. Hard to come by here. So I am very tired, and it's still almost 11 o'clock here. So I'm still very, very tired. But yeah, this is actually looking pretty good. So again, that's Real Lights New Atlantis. That's uploaded by Rabbit Dust Stuff. I'm not going to go into too much detail for all of them. We got the Star UI, HUD UI. We've seen quite a few of those. I'm not going to be too keen to look at that one. This is a Galactic UI, audio enhancer. Okay, just an enhancer, not a big deal. Rabbit's Real City Lights, Aquila City. Okay, so these are all different cities. So it looks like Rabbit's Real Lights says he's got a few of these. There we go. We got one of the new vehicles. We got the Warthog. Now, I did see that there are quite a few vehicle mods that have come out already, including some flying. In fact, I see a few right here. These are all the most popular ones so far. Oh, and what the hell? Bad gateway. That's not good. Overhaul mod places all hand and weapon impact sounds with Star Wars blaster impacts. Okay. Outpass habitat. Okay. We got Outpost Habitats Expanded. We got Rabbit's Real Lights on Gargian. Luxor's Green Grass. We got Star Wars Music and Ambience Overhaul. We got the No Vehicle Mouse Steering. I don't know how useful that is because I have not tried the vehicle yet. We got another Rabbit's Mod Light. This is NEI tweaks. INI, not NEI. We got Tune-Up Vehicle, or Shades Vehicle Tuner. We got the X34 Land Speeder, so you place it for the vehicle for the Land Speeder. Enhanced lights and effects. There's a lot of lighting mods out here. Now, granted, a lot of these are from Rabbits, but there's always been a lot of lighting effects from Starfield. This is a Star Wars main story conversion. Hold on now. The Yuzik Vaughn invasion. Okay, hold on now. Now you're messing with me. Okay, so for those who don't know, yeah, you're about to get a lower lesson here. So on the old Star Wars, I hate saying old Star Wars. On the original Star Wars, what they call Legends now, but to me it's the real canon before Disney got a hold of it. And not real point saying spoilers, but spoilers, I guess, if you've never read any old books. They had a Yuzik Vaughn invasion. It was basically a species invaded the galaxy from outside of the galaxy. There was a history there. Technically, they were actually from the galaxy. They had been wandering. But long story short, there was basically an invading species from outside the galaxy. They could not be felt in the Force. The Force didn't affect them. And basically, I mean, they took over the whole galaxy and they had to fight them off. So it was pretty cool. That's insane. I mean, they used like all... it was organic technology. They were like really into paint and stuff like that. It was crazy. I don't know. What does this say? This is a non-New Game Plus mod. Many voice and dialogue in the New Game story are not replaced, but most Star have no plans to change in the future. Featuring the first main story or welcome version mod Starfield modding history. Using Vaughn are beginning to invade the galaxy and are after the artifacts is up to you to stop them. Okay, so it's not like following the main story of the Yuzik Vaughn, which would make sense, but yeah, that's cool. So yeah, that just caught my attention because I read through those books. It was a really fun set of books to read. We got Star Wars Realistic Weapon Patch, Star Wars Genesis Armor Compendium, and the Immersive Driving SFSE. Okay, so that's what's been most popular in the last 30 days. I want to take a look at what's been most popular of all time, just because, again, it's been a while since I've done mods. It's been months. In fact, it's been like at least half a year, probably longer, probably like 9 or 10 months since I've done the mods. I did it for a couple of months, like I said. I forgot how many episodes we got into it, but I just stopped because there was just nothing. And that's what I'm afraid I'm going to be seeing here in the most popular of all time. All I was seeing was reskins and UIs and like small tweaks. I wasn't seeing anything really crazy. And right out the bat, we got the Starfield script extender. And this is the most popular of all time. It makes sense because this is needed for pretty much all the big mods, so that makes sense. Star UI inventory, that's been a popular one. Looks like it stayed pretty popular. And it came out. It was uploaded pretty much like the day that this came, like the day Starfield came out, or 2 days after it came out, this was uploaded. So this is how long it's been out. Script extenders have been out since Starfield was uploaded. We got the Baka Achievement Enabler. Again, this is one that if you're modding and you want your achievements, this is going to be on top automatically. So a lot of these are just going to be ones I'm not really going to count because they're like needed for modding. Address library for SFSE. Neutral LUTs, no color filters. I think I might have covered this one on my channel actually. Starfield performance optimizers. So still what I'm seeing here is nothing really unique. It's all like optimizers and some tweaks. We got achievement enablers, stuff like that, some UI tweaks. So the most popular of all time have still been these type of mods, and that's what I was seeing a lot when I was modding before. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a look at page 2 and see if we can get a little bit of redemption on here. But looking on here, we got more texture packs, community patches, player enhanced health bar. Okay, that one's kind of cool. Eyes of Beauty Starfield Edition. This is new textures for a character's eyes, so small stuff like that. No reactor limit. I remember that one. I'm surprised it's pretty close to top on the second page, so that's not too bad. Reactors were a bit of an issue with starships, but personally, if you can slap more than one on, it seems like it might be a little bit cheaty to me. That's just me, though. Stealth overhaul. I remember covering this one, I believe. Improved combat AI. I don't think I touched it. No engine power limits. Again, it feels kind of cheaty to me. And some mods, don't get me wrong, some mods I am okay with personally. Some I just don't like to add into my games because it feels like it might be a little bit too easy or might break the immersion a bit too much. But to each his own. Compact shipbuilder. Definitely went over some of these. So yeah, for the most part, we've got a few things that got rid of some limits, especially on like engine power. But for the most part, still going to be a bunch of overhauls and a bunch of UI stuff. So not too unexpected. Now, what's going to be the future with me and Starfield? I'm definitely going to go through and play Shattered Space. Hopefully it's fun. I kind of like the horror type mods Bethesda comes out with. I definitely like stuff like Dead Money from Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, technically it wasn't horror, but it still had that kind of horror theme. I definitely liked Far Harbor in Fallout 4. That was a great one. I like the more horror-oriented mods. This is going to be a more horror-oriented one. Now, what I'm looking for in Shattered Space is going to be some fixes to some of the issues that were already in the game. There were a lot of artistic choices I didn't like. And I mean, honestly, and I harp on it on pretty much every video, even if it's not related to it. But I absolutely hated the hook of the main hook of it. I think that they relied too much on the main hook of being able to replay everything over and over again in new universes too much, and didn't give us enough handcrafted stuff. On top of that, I still also agree with people that they put in too many locations without anything there. They expected modders to finish up the game. Technically speaking, if you wanted to just give us one spot to just, constantly be able to go through and grind random stuff at, you could have just given us one planet. And every time you land, there'll be, randomly generated structures you can go to. They could have done that with one planet, and it would essentially be the same as having, the 1,000 locations versus just the one location that would always randomly generate. But it is what it is. I mean, as far as I know, I haven't really seen anybody do what Bethesda was actually looking for them to do. I haven't really seen anybody really make any mods for any specific area or any specific planet. It's almost like people have gone out of the way to avoid making the mods that Bethesda was assuming they were going to make. So it's been kind of crazy. I mean, back when I assumed I would see people making like mega mansions and, player homes and all these planets, but there's been nothing. I haven't seen anything. So the one thing that Bethesda added in there specifically for the modders, or the big thing I should say, not the one thing, all these extra locations, none of them have really gotten used. So that's going to be hopefully a learning experience for Bethesda. Now, are there going to be any DLCs after Shattered Space? I don't know. If I were a betting man, I would say no. I would say that Bethesda might put out they're going to put out Shattered Space, just because they're basically contractually obligated at this point. Now, I've seen enough crazy shit in the last couple of years that I could easily see Bethesda saying, hey, that DLC we promised you, we're not going to do it anymore. I could easily see that happening and people being up in arms and then at the end of the day, nothing happening because they can get away with that kind of shit. But, Yeah, I'm not sure there's going to be any other DLCs after Shattered Space. Now, I don't expect Shattered Space to fix any of the main issues I have with the game. I'm probably going to go through, I'm going to play through it for the story, but it's not really probably going to get me to play the game more and more at this point. Now, if additional DLCs come out, I'll play them, because I've already paid for them. But I don't really think they're going to do any more DLCs. But I legitimately think Shattered Space will probably be it, and they're going to spend the rest of their time just doing the Creation Club DLC bullshit, which I can make a whole other video about that. People already are, but I despise the Creation Club. I really do. I hate it with a passion. I would be fine supporting creators on something like Nexus and, you know, tipping them, stuff like that. I hate the way the Creation Club has been implemented, and I hate the way that Bethesda's pushed it. I mean, it's also one of the reasons that Bethesda's trying to squeeze money out of people and out of mods. It's also one of the main reasons we don't have modding in Fallout 76 too. We're supposed to have that years ago. So, it is what it is, but that's where we are with Starfield mining as of right now. Yeah, we'll see how many more mods are going to come out for Shattered Space. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff. I highly expect there's going to be an Aliens type mod that comes out, something like playing like Ridley Scott. That would be kind of cool to play through that. But other than that, I'm really not seeing much else in the modding scene that surprises me. I haven't really missed out on much, it looks like. I mean, looking at the most popular of all time, there's nothing crazy there. It looks like there's just more Star Wars and Star Trek stuff on there, which I'm not really surprised about, but nothing really revolutionary like I was expecting. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you all for coming by. Please leave a like on the video if you like what we're doing. Please subscribe to the channel if you love what we're doing, and I will see you all on the next video.